13 unexpected swaps to switch up in your home this season. Hi, I'm Maya. I make videos about conscious consumption, responsible design, and sustainable lifestyle. And today I have for you some swaps to implement into your space in autumn and also in winter. Starting with homeware. Change your slippers for warmer ones. Lose those, open those, and switch them for something really comfy and cozy. Also, bring out your cardigan and maybe a warmer bathrobe that you are warm. Slightly colder mornings. Next, switch your textiles for thicker ones. Either curtains or blankets, even bedding. Switch them for thicker so that curtains can isolate you from cold outdoors. Blanket maybe for one that is made from wool and can keep you warm and cozy. And the same goes for bedding. Think of the fabrics that are in your space and how you can make it more season appropriate. Next one is probably the most known swap of the year, which is wardrobe change. If you live in a colder climate, then this is the time to bring out all the sweaters, all the coats, everything that will keep you warm when you go outside. Boots, turtlenecks, everything. Also hats, scarves, gloves, you know the drill. I know it's fashion swap, but to be honest, it's something that you have to have in your home, in your space. You have to have a drawer for these outdoors essentials, and you have to have a box with all these things. So for me, even though it's a fashion swap, I think it's something that you change in your space as well. So it's a well-deserved place on this list. Next one is also not really interior related, but you will see it can be. So change your food for more seasonal. Opt for root vegetables, of course pumpkins, but also fruits like apples, pears, plums. When it comes to fruits, you can use them as a decor when you place it in a fruit bowl. And this is one of my favorite decor hack to switch up throughout the year as the seasons change. It's really simple. It's something that is consumable, so you can have a really aesthetic fruit bowl and just keep it interesting by switching what's inside this fruit bowl. And of course, the most known autumnal decor piece, which is pumpkin. So you can use pumpkins as a decor piece, and I really think it's a nice touch. Just choose the real pumpkins and make sure to eat them before they go bad. Another kind of not related with interiors, but it can be, and it's your reading list. Choose a really cozy reading list for this season, and to implement it into your home, use these books as decor pieces. You can take them off your bookshelf and place them as a coffee book near your bed, on your bedside coffee table. What? No, on your bedside table. Use them as a reminder of these cozy feelings that you get when you are reading these books. It's also not really obvious, but it gives you this small hint, and it's really easy, once again, to swap throughout the seasons. Next one is not even visible, but it's something that adds the ambience to your space. And it's to curate a perfect autumnal playlist that will play in the background as you enjoy your interiors, as you are cleaning, as you are living in your space. Curate a great playlist that will keep you company and that will remind you of this season. It's really easy to swap. It's not really obvious, but also it's huge change for the atmosphere in your home. Next one is also, for me, obvious. And for me, it's kind of whole year thing. And it's to go for smaller, warmer lights. I don't really like the overhead light, but especially in autumn and winter, I believe smaller sources of light are giving you this cozy vibe that you want. You can use smaller lamps or candles. If you are using lamps, make sure that your light bulbs have this warm color, because this will give you this cozy feeling. Next small change that you can easily do is swap your cut flowers for dried ones. You can either dry the bouquet that you already have from summer, or you can go for a walk and find some dry grasses or even a few of dry branches that will give you this minimalistic autumnal vibe. I don't really have more words for it. It's really aesthetic, it's really elegant, and it's really simple. Change your color palette. Go for moodier, darker, and warmer tones. You can still have your favorite colors, just make it darker, make it moodier, and also make it slightly warmer. The easiest things to have this color change is by switching curtains, pillowcases, blankets. You can have your lighter and brighter textiles in more spring and summer colors, and you can have thicker, warmer fabrics in autumnal and winter colors. This will kind of work like 2-in-1 swap, and it will change how your room feels. Change the smells of your home. Swap up candles, swap up air fresheners. Also, when you are cooking, your home will be smelling differently if you are using seasonal foods. Change how your home smells, and it will be something that isn't visible, something that isn't noticeable at the first glance, but it will revoke the memories from latest seasons, and it will bring you back to this cozy atmosphere of autumn. As it comes to scents, the next thing is to swap your bathroom scents as well, not all the skincare. I like to have chocolatey, nutty smells for these colder seasons. When it comes to moisturizer or scrub, I like to switch it up throughout the season. And once again, not really connected to interiors, but you are using it in your bathroom, in your space, and the bottles will change. I like to have functional decor. So when I have a beautiful packaging of, for example, a moisturizer, I have it on my bathroom counter, so it kind of works as a decor piece. Once again, as the seasons are changing, I'm also changing this. The most ideal scenario is that I have used up my summer moisturizer and I switch it up for more autumnal one. Not always the case, but most of the times it works and I'm not wasting anything. I also like to switch my artworks, not all of them, but some of them. It's a really simple and quick swap to make, and it helps me to change the aesthetic of the room. It helps me to keep it more seasonal. And by changing 1 or 2 artworks in your home, you can keep it fresh throughout the year. And also, when you come back to it after the season, it feels like something new, even though you already owned it earlier. Sometimes you even have some nostalgic feelings to it because it's related to earlier seasons and to earlier memories of the seasons. It's pretty simple, but once again, it makes the difference. And the last thing that you should rearrange for colder seasons is Entryway, and it's mostly due to functional reasons. You can, of course, make it more decorative, but Entryway is this transitional space from outdoors to indoors. And when it gets rainy and muddy, you don't want to bring all of this inside. So you should have a well-curated entryway to keep those two spaces separate. And if you want to know how to create great entryway for colder seasons, here's the video that you should watch next. Hopefully you have enjoyed these swaps. Hopefully they weren't what you have expected, and maybe they have inspired you. If so, then please leave a like. If you want to see more from me, then remember to subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.